we called it. Yeah, we called it. Oh. 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 Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that you know that. And I wanted you to know. Oh. Oh. Oh.
2,000 people watch me every night.
Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that you know that. And I wanted you to know. Oh. 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 Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that you know that. And I wanted you to know. Decade made history. I know that you know that. Decade made history. I know that.
My father was an alcoholic. It was just chaos all the time in our house because of his drinking. I didn't want to be my father, but I became my dad. I went from the alcohol to the drugs to the alcohol, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until it didn't really matter anymore what I was doing. I could be whoever you wanted me to be to get whatever I needed. And it got dark at the end, and so I drank and used, and I wanted to die every day.
I'll get you 100 mink. I'll get you 100 mink. get you 100 mink.
There's a lot of interest here in Nashville where we're seeing a huge spike in murders and violent crimes. News 4's Carly Gordon joins us with why this is happening. Carly.
Well, it's undeniable we have a problem. 62 people have been murdered in Nashville, and that's just so far this year. Police and the Nashville District Attorney's Office are at odds over why it's happening. But one thing everyone seems to agree on is that something needs to change. The problem is palpable to the point where these Nashville musicians wrote a song about it.
Don't make more trouble, but this whole world's got enough right now.
Violent crimes are up. Some blame COVID.
Of being shut in a little bit.
Others, the population.
It becomes more visible now because there's more people.
But police blame prosecutors.
They're not doing what they were elected to do. They're not following through with violent crime.
FOP President James Smallwood says officers are arresting criminals only to see them released before the paperwork is even completed.
We're seeing people out there running around with guns in their hands and in an environment where 70% of gun crimes are dismissed by the district attorney.
The DA's office says that's a misleading statistic. When it comes to violent crimes, they say they have a 95% conviction rate. And if someone is charged with murder, the smaller gun charges will typically be dismissed.
If they're willing to take 40 years for murder, we're probably not going to be all that concerned about that driving on a revoked license. And that will show up as a dismissed.
Deputy District Attorney Roger Moore says the problem is guns, too many getting into the wrong hands. As for why that's happening, Moore says one of the places you need to look is Capitol Hill, where lawmakers keep making it easier for people to have guns. Permitless carry, for example, goes into effect next week.
So it'll be interesting, perhaps a little scary, but interesting to see if there is any cause and effect.
Okay, so you heard police and attorneys talk about why violence has become such a problem. The other big question is how to stop it. Hear what they have to say about that coming up here on News 4 at 6 o'clock. Back to you.
was blind, I could feel. Oh, the sun was burning down on your vista. And you had thorns in your head. They nailed you to the cross. Oh, how you bled. I looked right up at you. And right now I can see. Oh, it must have been a lonely. It must have been a lonely. Oh, way to go. And soldiers walked around the green. And soldiers stuck his sword in the side. And soldiers walked around the green. And soldiers stuck his sword in the side. And soldiers walked around the green. And soldiers stuck his sword in the side. And soldiers walked around the green. And soldiers stuck his sword in the side of the prophet. Then the blood came streaming down from his head and his
For time to stop. All yellow lights fall apart. Where I park my thoughts, whether I'm here or not, I'm gone. Spacer beside you all alone. Saw you smiling back at me from a limousine, stretched out as far as I could see, to the edge of my dreams. Whether I'm here or not, I'm gone.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Oh!
Give me back, give me back. Give me back.
Shots fired!
Someone give me back. Someone give me back.
Get out the fuck out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now! Get out of the ground! Do not move! Move up! Move up! Move up! Watch the car! Watch the car! Watch the car! Clear! Clear! Take him into custody.